in a cold September rain. Rust beneath my boots and water shining on the rails. We used to come here after school when life was still ahead, talking big about the places we were sure we'd someday see. Walking the old railroad in the rain, every mile brings back a name. Friends I lost and roads I missed, dreams that time rearranged. Those rails don't carry trains now, but they carry me again, back through every life I've lived, walking that old railroad in the rain. There was Billy heading west, and Joe, who never came back home. One girl I should have held on to before I learned what leaving cost. We thought the world was awaiting just beyond that county line. Never knew how fast a young man's road could turn into a lifetime. Now gray is showing in my hair, and weeds grow through the ties. The town has changed around these tracks, but memory never lies. I stopped beside the old bridge where we carved our names back then. Rain ran down those faded letters like the years across my hands. Some roads disappear behind you, but some never really end. Walking the old railroad in the rain, every mile brings back a name. All the chances, all the goodbyes, and everything that made me change. Those rails don't carry trains now, still they lead me home again, through every road that brought me here, walking that old railroad in the rain. I found them in the back room, undercoats I never wear, dust along the leather, and an old scratch on one pair. Hadn't pulled them on in 10 years. Thought they'd probably feel too tight, but they slipped on like a memory that had waited there all night. These boots I hadn't worn in 10 years, still remember every road, every dance hall, every long shift, every place I used to go. They carried me through younger days, when I thought I'd never slow. These boots I hadn't worn in 10 years, still knew the man I used to know. They were there the night I met her, at a little county dance. I stepped twice upon her good shoes, still she gave this fool a chance. Wore them through our first hard winter, working daylight into dark, walked our babies through the hallway when the crying wouldn't stop. Funny what old leather carries when you haven't looked in years. Not just dust and worn out stitching, but a lifetime tucked in there. I walked outside that evening, past the barn and down the lane. My knees complained a little, but my heart felt young again. I didn't need to turn back time or be 25 once more. I just needed one reminder of the roads I'd walked before. A man may change with every year, but some footsteps always stay. Every hard day, every good night, every hand I got to hold, they never fit like they once did. And I may walk a little slow, but these boots I hadn't worn in 10 years brought back the man I used to know. I saw him at the old gas station on the edge of our hometown. Gray around the temples now, but I'd know that smile anywhere around. He looked at me and laughed. Lord, has it really been that long? 30 years fell off our shoulders before the coffee even came. We talked about the football field and that Chevy we once drove. Two young fools who thought forever was a place we'd always know. 30 years and one old friend, and suddenly I'm young again. Back on roads we used to travel before we knew where life would bend. We lost some dreams and gained some scars. We both went farther than we planned, but 30 years disappeared when I shook my old friend's hand. He told me about his children. I showed pictures of my own. We spoke about the ones we'd buried and the friends who never made it home. He said his knees don't like the mornings. I said my back ain't what it was. Then we laughed just like we used to, at the trouble getting old has brought us. Funny how a real old friendship needs no fixing through the years. You just sit across a table and pick up where it disappeared. The sun was dropping past the highway, and when he finally had to go, we stood beside his pickup. Neither one moved toward the road. He said, don't make it 30 more years. I said, brother, neither will I. Then we hugged there like two old men who remembered being boys. Time can take the miles between us, change our faces, change our plans, but some things never really leave you, like the grip of an old friend's hand. Suddenly I'm young again, back on roads we used to travel before we knew where life would bend. We've lost some dreams and gained some scars, but I'd live those days again. 30 years meant nothing, sitting there with one old friend. Next time won't wait 30 years. soft and clean and strong. They held a steering wheel and worked from dusk till dawn. They lifted crates and timber, fixed fences in the rain. Every scar became a story, every line became a name. These hands built a lifetime, one hard day at a time. They held my wife through trouble and my children when they cried. They never made me wealthy, never wore a ring of gold, but these hands built a lifetime, carried everything I know. They signed our first house papers, held Mama when she prayed. They shook my father's hand on his last September day. They learned to hide the shaking when the years began to show. Still they found a way to keep doing what had to be done. Now the knuckles bend a little and the strength ain't what it was. I look down at these old hands and I know what they have done. They built more than walls and fences, more than paychecks brought back home. They built a life worth keeping and a place my family knows. A man leaves more than footprints when his working days are through. Sometimes all his life is written in the things his hands once knew. These hands built a lifetime, and that lifetime has been mine. These hands still remember. We found it by a gravel road with a faded sign for sale. Rust along the fenders and a muffler bound with wire. You laughed and said it's perfect. I said it barely runs, but we counted every dollar and drove it toward the sun. The radio only caught one station. The driver's window wouldn't close, but with your hand inside of mine, we didn't care where that road goes. That car we bought for almost nothing was worth more than gold to me. It carried two young dreamers down every road we wanted to see. We had no money in our pockets, but we had nowhere else to be. That old car cost almost nothing, but it gave the world to you and me. We pushed it through one summer storm when the engine gave up cold. You sat laughing on the hood while I tried everything I knew. We slid beneath the roadside sign till morning warmed the glass, then drove another 100 miles like trouble couldn't last. There were French fries on the floorboard and your sweater on the seat. Every dent became a memory, every mile became something sweet. Years later I drove past that junkyard and saw one just the same. For a second I could hear your laughter, like somebody called my name. We grew older, changed our houses, bought better cars with time, but none of them could take me back to when your hand was holding mine. Some things aren't worth what you pay, they're worth the life they hold. That old car gave us memories no money ever sold. That car we bought for almost nothing was worth more than gold to me. It carried two young dreamers down every road we wanted to see. We had no money in our pockets, but we had everything we needed. That old car cost almost nothing, but those days were priceless to me. I'd drive that old road again in that car we bought for almost nothing. 4:30 in the morning, neon glowing by the road, a few trucks idling outside, carrying another heavy load. I sat beside the window with black coffee in my hand, watching headlights cross the highway like years across a man. Coffee at the truck stop before dawn, while the whole wide world rolled on. One warm cup and a tired old heart, waiting for another day to start. Every road had somewhere to go, every driver had a story of his own. Coffee at the truck stop before dawn, before the morning came along. One old driver at the counter said he'd been out 3 weeks straight, had a picture of his daughter tucked beside his license plate. He said you learn what matters when you're always leaving home. Then he smiled into his coffee like a man who'd learned alone. The eastern sky turned silver and the night began to fade. Engines started one by one as everybody went their way. I left $1 by my coffee, pulled my jacket close and tight, then stepped outside to meet the road and watch the morning find the light. Some mornings don't say much, but somehow tell you everything. Then the morning carried us home. down by the river with two old rods and chairs, a thermos full of coffee, and nothing much to spare. The moon was on the water, crickets sang along. We talked about the old days and where the years had gone, fishing till the morning came under stars that knew our names. We caught more stories than we caught fish, and laughed like nothing changed. No clocks, no roads, no hurry, just the river running slow, fishing till the morning came, like 30 years ago. Around 2 we quit talking and let the silence stay. Some friendships don't need filling every minute of the day. He poured another coffee, said we got old somehow. I said maybe, but this river still looks the same right now. Then sunlight touched the water and turned the whole sky gold. We packed our rods in slowly, neither one wanted to go. He said same time next summer. I said you know I will. Then watched him drive the gravel road past that quiet hill. Some nights become a lifetime without doing much at all. Fishing till the morning came under stars that knew our names. We caught more memories than fish, and that was just the same. No clocks, no roads, no hurry, just two old friends moving slow, fishing till the morning came, like 30 years ago. supper, he'd be sitting next door, rocking slow beneath the porch light, like he'd done for years before. He'd wave whenever I passed by, ask me how my day had been, then tell some story from his younger days I'd probably heard again. Now there's an empty rocking chair next door, moving when the evening wind blows. No voice calling from the porch, no stories everybody knows. Funny how a simple wooden chair can make a whole street feel alone. There's an empty rocking chair next door, but his memory still feels like home. He knew every child on our street, fixed our bicycles for free, kept cold lemonade in summer and extra candy secretly. He lost his wife one winter, but stayed gentle all the same. Said a good life ain't about how long, it's about what people remember your name. Last spring they closed his curtains, and his children came to town. Boxes fill the old front hallway, while that chair kept rocking down. Nobody took it when they left there, so it stayed beside the door. And some nights when the wind is quiet, I still look for him once more. Some folks leave without a monument, just kindness where they've been. Now there's an empty rocking chair next door, moving when the evening wind blows. No voice calling from the porch, but somehow everybody knows a man can leave a little piece of love in every life he's known. There's an empty rocking chair next door, but he'll never really be gone. I saw her by the old gym doorway in a pale blue summer dress. I had practiced asking all week long, but still forgot the rest. The band played something slow and simple. I held out my shaking hand. She smiled and said, "Don't worry," then pulled me where the dancers stood. That first dance with my wife, I didn't know she'd be my life. Two young hearts and awkward footsteps under one old yellow light. I stepped on her shoes twice. She laughed and held me tight. I didn't know forever started with that first dance with my wife. Years brought bills and babies, long days and sleepless nights. There were times we barely spoke, and times we held on tight. But every anniversary, I'd find that same old song, and she'd smile before I asked her, like she knew where I belonged. Now silver runs through both our hair, and we don't move as fast. But sometimes in our kitchen, we still dance like in the past. No band, no fancy ballroom, just the radio turned low, and her hand still fits inside of mine, like all those years ago. A lifetime starts so quietly, you rarely know it then. That first dance with my wife became the rhythm of my life. Through every joy and every hard road, she stayed right by my side. We may move a little slower, but she still holds me tight, and I choose forever all again. From that first dance with my wife. sat in the corner, covered up in dust and years. Daddy gave it to me young, when I was green behind the ears. There were wrenches worn and silver, one old hammer with a scar. He said, take care of what you own, son, and it'll carry you pretty far. This is the toolbox I gave my son, full of things these hands have done. Every scratch and every handle carries where our family comes from. It ain't worth much at the pawn shop, but there's more than steel inside. This is the toolbox I gave my son, with a lifetime tucked inside. I use those tools to fix our porch and keep that old truck running. Built the crib he slept in before we knew what life was bringing. He'd sit beside me on the floor and hand me what I'd need. Too young to know those little days, we're planning something deep. Last Sunday he came by the house with work marks on his hands. I knew the time had finally come for him to understand. I set that box upon the table, said your granddad gave me this. He ran his hand across the lid and smiled just like he did. Tools wear down and men grow old, but what we teach gets handed on. Toolbox I gave my son, full of things these hands have done. Every wrench and faded handle carries three lives joined as one. It ain't worth much to anybody who can't see what's stored inside. This is the toolbox I gave my son, and a piece of me besides. I opened up the old barn door to clear what time it left. Dust was hanging in the sunlight on an old forgotten shelf. behind the board beside the hinges. Something faded caught my eye. A photograph with curled up corners from another kind of life. A photograph behind the barn door held a world I thought was gone. Mama laughing by the fence line, Daddy standing tall and strong. There I was beside my brothers, young enough to think life's day. A photograph behind the barn door brought it all back yesterday. There was one girl in the picture, standing just behind my side. I remembered summer evenings and the way she used to smile. We were sure we'd never leave there, sure we'd always stay the same. But years pulled us in different directions and scattered every name. I sat down on an old hay bale, held that picture in my hand. For a while that empty barn was full of voices once again. I could hear my father's laughter, Mama calling us inside. Funny how a little picture can hold 30 years of life. Some memories need no warning, they just wait until they're found. street, turning slow beside the glass. Daddy took me there on Saturdays, back when childhood moved so fast. Mr. Miller knew our family, knew just how to trim my hair. Old men talked about the weather while I listened from the chair. That barber shop closed last winter, and Main Street changed somehow. No more voices by the window, no familiar faces now. It was more than combs and clippers, more than mirrors on the wall. That little room held half our town, and somehow held us all. Years later I kept going, even after Daddy passed. Mr. Miller moved much slower, but he still remembered the past. He'd ask about my children, then laugh about the old days. For an hour that little barber chair could take the years away. One cold morning there was paper taped across the darkened door. Thank you, friends, for 40 years, and nothing written more. I stood there in the winter wind and saw my father in that chair. Funny how an empty storefront can make you feel he's standing there. Some places close forever, but never leave your heart. That barber shop closed last winter, and Main Street changed somehow. No more voices by the window, but I still hear them now. Daddy smiling in the mirror, old friends talking down the hall. That little room held half our town, and somehow held us all. Every Friday after sundown, we would meet beside the wall. Same old table by the window, same two chairs beneath the clock. You'd come in wearing work boots, I'd already have your drink. We'd talk about the years behind us and the things we used to think. There's one more seat for an old friend, still waiting by my side. Nobody ever sits there, and I guess they know just why. We shared 1,000 stories and a lifetime now and then. I leave one chair beside me, one more seat for an old friend. You could make me laugh at trouble when the world had worn me down. You remembered every foolish thing we ever did in town. And one winter you stopped coming, and the news came late one night. Since then Fridays feel much quieter underneath that window. window light. Years have changed this little place. There's new paint upon the door, but I still take the same old table like we did so long before. Sometimes I turn to tell you something before I catch myself, and I smile and raise my coffee toward that chair beside the shelf. Some friends don't really leave us, they just walk a road we can't see yet. Seat for an old friend, still waiting by my side. For every mile we traveled and every laugh that filled our lives, I know you won't come walking in like you always did back then, but I'll keep one chair beside me. One more seat for an old friend. I never thought leaving this house would feel this hard. Morning light came through the curtains like it had 1,000 times. Boxes waited by the doorway, every room was saying goodbye. I walked slowly through the kitchen, touched the table worn and brown. 40 years of meals and laughter were packed in boxes on the ground. It's the last morning in our old house, the last sunrise through these walls. Every doorway holds a memory, every room still knows us all. I thought a house was wooden windows, till the day we had to leave. Now I know home is everything a heart learns to keep. There were pencil marks beside the stairs where we measured every child, a scratch beneath the bedroom door from when the dog was young and wild. Mama's curtains left their shadows, Daddy's chair had left its place. Even empty rooms can somehow hold the shape of someone's face. Funny, I thought we'd have more time here. I carried out the final box, then stood there one last time. The hallway seemed a little smaller than the one inside my mind. I turned the key and closed the door, but couldn't walk away till morning sun crossed that old porch like it did on our first day. You can sell the house you lived in, but you can't sell what it knew. Every hard year, every branch of our family tree, I'll take one final look behind me before I drive away. The house may belong to someone else, but our life will always stay. I never thought leaving this house would feel this hard.
Funny. I spent half my life thinking I needed more.
I never owned a mansion, never drove a brand new car. Most years we counted pennies, and vacations weren't too far. But there was coffee in the morning, and somebody waiting home, kids running through the hallway, dog asleep by the stove. Turns out I had a pretty good life, I just didn't know it then. I had love around the table and a handful of old friends. I spent years chasing something that was already by my side. Turns out I had a pretty good life, and it was mine the whole time. There were hard years and long winters, there were bills we couldn't pay, there were words I wish I'd swallowed, and some friends who moved away. But we laughed more than we worried, and we always found a way. Somehow first nights look softer now today. Now the kids have homes and families, and the mirror shows my years. I buried some I love dearly, and I've learned to live with tears. But I still wake up grateful for the roads that brought me here, for every scar and every memory, and everybody held so dear. Maybe a good life isn't perfect. Maybe it's knowing what was enough. If tomorrow ends my traveling, I won't ask the Lord for more. Turns out I had a pretty good life, and that's worth being thankful for.